Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Wait, is Tammy Slaton in a hospital or nursing home? Fans of 1,000 pounds. Sisters have been saying for a while they wanted to see Tammy Slaton moved to a nursing home or hospital. She's having issues with her mobility. She's cheating on her diet. And most of her family is moving on with their own lives. Fans think assisted living with strict diet and exercise rules is the only way to save the Slaton sister at this point. Who will take care of her moving forward? Tammy Slaton might be an adult, but she physically can't take care of herself without assistance. She needs someone to push her wheelchair. And we can only assume she requires bathing assistance too. Amy and Michael Halterman had their son. They plan on getting their own place. And they won't have time to take care of Tammy Slaton too. Chris Combs stepped into the position for a period of time. After all, he had some pounds to shed too. But he's getting close to being able to qualify for the surgery. And he's not willing to wait for his sister to get her life together. He admits he'll be having the surgery when his time comes. He won't wait for Tammy or let her hold him back. And really no one can blame him. But who is going to take care of Tammy Slaton moving forward? Fans believe assisted living or a nursing home would be best. They think she needs some support that isn't coming from her loved ones. Wait, is Tammy Slaton in some sort of nursing home? As we previously reported, Tammy Slaton has taken up a new hobby. Unfortunately, she has some mixed feedback from fans on it. Many note her painting looks like that of a preschooler. Others, however, think she should consider selling her work to her fans. They are sure she'd be able to make some serious money. Some fans of the TLC star, however, were more focused on the details of the video. They were looking at the stuff in the background. And the beeping sounds. Was Tammy Slaton in some sort of hospital or nursing home? Fans seem to believe this is the case. Fans doubled down in the comments of her Instagram and TikTok videos about her new hobby that she was clearly in some sort of facility. Many admit it looks a lot like the room of a nursing home. Fans remain hopeful that Tammy Slaton will turn her life around. And a nursing home with a strict diet could be just what she needs to get better. This way she'll have to stop blaming her issues on various family members. Lately, the internet has been buzzing with concern over 1,000 pounds sisters star Tammy Slaton. Fans have noticed that the reality TV personality, who's been through one of the most incredible weight loss transformations in TLC history, has been unusually quiet online. The question making its way around Reddit, Facebook groups, and TikTok fan pages is the same. Is Tammy Slaton in a hospital or a nursing home again? The answer isn't simple. And as with most things in Tammy's world, the truth is layered with personal struggle, resilience, and surprising strength. A trail of concern. Tammy's story has always been one of resilience and recovery. Viewers watched her face near-death experiences in earlier seasons of 1,000 Pounds Sisters, when her health spiraled out of control due to obesity-related complications. Between her battles with carbon dioxide poisoning, mobility issues, and food addiction, fans witnessed the difficult reality of a woman trying to save her own life under the world's spotlight. So when eagle-eyed fans recently noticed that Tammy hadn't posted new selfies, TikToks, or Instagram stories for several days, something unusual for the outspoken star, rumors began swirling. Some fans speculated that she might have checked back into a medical facility or nursing home, especially since she had been candid about her continued need for aftercare and therapy following her dramatic weight loss. Others thought she might simply be taking time for herself, grieving, or focusing on mental health, something she has opened up about frequently since losing her husband, Caleb Willingham, in 2023. A complicated healing journey. Tammy's weight loss journey wasn't just about numbers on a scale. Her time in the Ohio-based rehab center marked a major turning point in her life. After years of skepticism, even from her own sister Amy, Tammy surprised everyone by losing more than 400 pounds. She reached a point where doctors finally cleared her for weight loss surgery, a dream she'd chased for years. But after her surgery, Tammy didn't simply walk out of the facility and live happily ever after. Recovery was intense, both physically and emotionally. She's admitted in interviews that even after losing the weight, she still battles emotional eating and loneliness. And following Caleb's tragic passing, Tammy shared that her grief made her question whether she could handle living on her own. "It's hard," she confessed in a tearful TikTok months ago. "Sometimes I feel like I need help again, not just physically but emotionally." That statement alone reignited speculation that Tammy might be back in some kind of rehabilitation center or nursing home, where she could receive structured support. Recent fan sightings and theories. Interestingly, some fans have claimed to have seen Tammy out and about in Kentucky, appearing much healthier and even glowing. Photos that allegedly surfaced from a local fan encounter showed her in casual clothes, smiling with family. Those pictures contradicted the theory that she was confined to a hospital or nursing facility. But they also raised questions about why she's been so quiet online. Others suggested that Tammy might have voluntarily checked into a short-term wellness facility or mental health retreat, something she's hinted at wanting to do before. Given her trauma, grief, and long-term recovery journey, a temporary stay in such a facility would make perfect sense. People think if you go somewhere for help, it means you're sick or failing again, Tammy once said on 1,000 Pound Sisters. But sometimes it means you're doing what's right for you. That statement now feels prophetic. Amy Slaton's subtle clues. Tammy's sister Amy hasn't directly addressed the rumors, but her recent TikToks may offer some insight. In one video, she talked about taking care of family and trying to stay strong for someone who's struggling. Though she didn't name Tammy, fans immediately speculated she was referring to her sister. Amy and Tammy's relationship has always been a roller coaster, equal parts love and frustration. After Amy became a mom, their bond was strained by differing priorities and frequent arguments. But following Caleb's death, Amy seemed to step back into a supportive role for Tammy again. If Tammy has indeed chosen to stay in a supportive care setting temporarily, Amy's cryptic messages could simply be her way of protecting her sister's privacy while quietly offering support. A few online threads even claimed Tammy was seen near a Kentucky hospital, sparking a wave of worry. However, there's no verified evidence that she was hospitalized due to a health emergency. In fact, insiders close to Tammy have reportedly told fan pages that she's doing fine, just laying low and focusing on herself. They added that Tammy has been working closely with doctors to ensure she doesn't backslide in her health progress, especially since rapid weight loss can come with unexpected side effects like fatigue, nutrient deficiencies, or loose skin issues that sometimes require surgery. If true, it's possible Tammy might be spending time in a medical rehabilitation center, not because she's sick, but because she's continuing her long-term health maintenance under professional guidance. Tammy's quiet strength. Whether she's in a nursing home, hospital, or simply taking private time to heal, one thing's clear. Tammy Slaton has evolved from a reality TV cautionary tale into a story of human perseverance. When viewers first met her, Tammy often lashed out at her family and the production crew, frustrated by her dependency and pain. Today, she speaks about self-worth, forgiveness, and positivity. "I've learned to love myself for real," she told her followers earlier this year. "Not just when I'm on camera, all the time. It's that quiet, hard-earned strength that has kept fans rooting for her even when she disappears from social media." People care, one fan commented on Reddit. "They worry because she's come so far. We don't want her to lose herself again." The bigger picture. The rumor about Tammy being in a hospital or nursing home is less about gossip and more about what she represents. Tammy is a mirror for so many people struggling with addiction, self-image, grief, and chronic illness. Her journey reminds viewers that recovery isn't linear, and that sometimes stepping away from the noise, even into a facility, can be a form of self-love. For Tammy, the path ahead will likely continue to include ups and downs. But what's different now is her mindset. As she once said, "I'm not giving up anymore. I came too close to losing my life to go back to that." A hopeful future. If history tells us anything, Tammy Slaton always bounces back stronger. Whether she's taking time in a medical setting or just off-grid for peace, fans can expect to see her return to the public eye, possibly with new updates about her health, her advocacy for body positivity, or even new TLC projects. Until then, the silence might not be a sign of something wrong. It could simply be Tammy choosing peace over pressure. After all, as one of her followers wrote, "Tammy doesn't owe us daily updates. If she's healing, let her heal. She already gave us her fight, now she deserves her peace."